Starting. So if I look at the shares, first thing I look, they give me a note. So can you see that there is shares issued and repurchased? So the shares issued is given to you, and it's a positive because it's money coming in, it's cash in. They give it to you. They say shares issued 520,000. This is the opening and the closing balance. You're not going to use that. No? You only want to use the change in cash. So what changed in cash? Oh, I sold 200,000 shares, which brought me in 520,000 cash. It's an inflow. So everybody shop. But now the outflow is the thing. Remember, when we repurchase shares, is that the total price we pay for it? No, this is the average price. The total price I will find if I also go look at the repurchase of shares in the retained income. You see that? Because the total selling price or the buyback price I must do with the average price and the above average price. In other words, the price that I get in the ordinary share capital and the price that I get in the retained income. Does that make sense to you? So in other words, please show it. It's the 588 plus the 266. And now I must remember to bracket this because this is an outflow of cash. I'm repurchasing this. Ne? So what does it give me? Okay, now let's look at the loan. Can you see they didn't give me any extra information about the loan? So I can only show the net effect. And the net effect is it's an increase. Can you see I obviously made an extra loan. So there will be no payment on the loan. But there's an increase in my loan. And what's the increase? I go look what's the difference. It went from 300 to 1.6 million. So it's going to be 1.322 million inflow. Okay? Now, if I block on top, I can see I have a cash inflow. Ne? And what would be the biggest reason for this inflow? It's because we made a loan. Okay, and how much is that? Okay, so if they were to ask you, give me 2 decisions that had a big impact on my cash flow that the directors made, what would be the first one you would say? We made a loan of 1322. What's the other one? What's the other second largest one? We bought back shares, and that was a very big outflow of cash. Remember, you cannot buy back if you don't have cash. Okay. Now, I want you to do this example exercise bit by bit because I'm going to do it with you on Saturday. Okay? But I want you to do it first so that you can see what you are struggling with.